What's going on, everybody? Sean Daniel here with Guitar Control, and today we're going to learn how to take the regular open chords that you see in pretty much every song you've ever tried, and then we're going to start replacing them with maybe some more interesting things that you can do to explore into the fretboard. So make sure you click the link below, because I'm going to tab out everything we're doing here, and we're going to take all the main chords in one key, the key of C, because it is the most common key, but everything that we're going to do today is going to be movable and applicable all over the neck, okay? So, we're going to start with just what are the main chords in the key of C. There are 6 of them. There's C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, and A minor. Okay, so it just goes through the musical alphabet. C, D, E, F, G, A, B. B actually is its own chord. It's like a diminished chord. You don't see those in every genre, so we're actually going to skip that. We're going to use the 6 main chords, and we're going to number them, C, D, E, F, G, A, into C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor. Okay? So here they are. Here's C major, ring finger, 3rd fret, A string, middle finger, 2nd fret, D string, open G string, 1st fret, pointer finger, B string. That's the 1 chord. The 2 chord is D minor, pointer finger, high E string, 1st fret, pinky or ring finger, 3rd fret on the B string, middle finger, 2nd fret on the G string, E minor, really easy. Everything is open except your middle finger's on 2A and your ring finger's on 2D. The 4 chord is F. The way we're going to play is pointer finger 1B, middle finger 2G, pinky 3D, ring finger 3A. G is the 5 chord, middle finger 3E, pointer finger 2A. Open, open, then 3 and 3, respectively, and then A minor, okay? Pointer finger 1B, ring finger 2G, middle finger 2D, open A. Now, these are really probably the first 6 chords that you should learn, because you see them all over the place, right? But after being able to play a chord scale, where we just play all of those in a row, we want to be able to do different things that kind of incorporate cool different things that you can do on a guitar, alright? So for the major chords, we're going to split this into 2 parts, the major chords and the minor chords. For the major chords, we're going to take these, basically this is called a triad. Even though I'm strumming 5 different strings, maybe even 6 different strings if I want, I'm only playing 3 different notes, a C, an E, and a G. Those combination of notes make up a C major chord, right? So we can actually find those notes in different places on the neck. Alright, this is probably the easiest way to arpeggiate the chord, which again, arpeggiate just means play the chord 1 note at a time. The C, we already know because it's our root note, 3rd fret on the A string. We can take that all the way, 4 frets higher, 3 plus 4 is 7, math pro tip there. 7, that's going to be the E, and then when you use your ring finger like that, your pointer finger lines up with the D string, 5th fret. C, E, G. That's basically an interesting way to play those same notes, but doing it in this way, we can start to kind of maybe add these notes to the chord, something like... So again, I'm really just kind of randomly going back and forth between positions. Open chord position to... Yeah. Now you'll notice that on the way back, I'm grabbing the 5th fret, which happens to be a D note. That note is not in the chord, but it is in the key. So that note's always going to sound good, even though it's not in the chord. We can play it over the chord. C major. Different fingers like that if you want, but that's going to be it. So in the chord chart, we're going to have the chord, and then we're just going to have the notes in a tab form, okay? Now, this can be true over absolutely any major chord that you'll encounter now that you know where the root note is. Same thing with that G chord, the 5 chord in the key. I'm doing the exact same thing, but now I'm doing it starting on a G, 3 to 7 to 5A, then back 7, 5, 3 on the low E string. is kind of like an exercise, but it's also kind of like a musical exercise, right? Because it sounds different than just like C to a G, C, to G. What about F? The exact same thing, right? So for that F major chord, however you want to play it, we can think of, this is the way we first started playing it, we can still think of our root note being the first fret of the E string. Now I'm on the first fret, sliding the third fret to the fifth fret, third fret of the A string, E string, 5, 3, 1. Okay, so all these major chords we can now replace or enhance with different kind of lines or runs. Now we want to be able to do the same thing with the minor chords. So there's 3 minor chords, like we said: D minor, E minor, and A minor. What we're going to do here is we're going to add notes from the minor pentatonic scale. The cool thing about the minor pentatonic scale is it works over any single chord you'd ever want to do in really any key, any minor chord in a key. All right, so let's start with D minor, the 2 chord. The D minor pentatonic scale, which is going to be in that tab that you click on below, is like this: A string 5 to 8, D string 5 7, G string 5 7. Same exact thing for any minor pentatonic shape, which we're going to get to in a second, but we can take these 6 notes, 5 different notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the octave, that's the same note, that's a D, and we can add that so again, in the tab we have the chord D minor and its accompanying minor pentatonic scale. You can play this in any order. You don't have to play it like this. It's really just being able to see it and then make your own stuff up with it. All right. Same thing with E. Now this is going to be the exact same shape, but in the E minor pentatonic note-wise, which you can play really helpfully in open position. So again, this is the easiest chord you can probably play. This is the easiest pentatonic scale you can probably play because it's just open 3, open 2, open 2 from the E, A, and D string. So E minor, to D minor, E minor. Again, sounds kind of like an exercise, not super musical, but all this stuff you can make musical to your heart's desire. One other minor chord we haven't talked about yet, A minor. Okay? So remember, that's open A, middle finger 2D, ring finger 2G, pointer finger 1B, open E. The A minor pentatonic we can do just like we did with the E minor, starting on the open A string. Open A, 3, D string, open 2, G string, open 2. Just like this. There's E, move that down a string, it's A. But I want to do it in a closed position, which means the open strings aren't helping us out. Right here, 5th fret on the low E string. This is an A note. Same shape as D minor. 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, E string, A string, and D string. Okay, so here's D minor, E minor, A minor. Great thing about that shape is it's really easy to kind of like rip off, right? Just like kind of plow through it. But you can put it over or in addition to any minor chord. So we have D minor, E minor, A minor. Okay? So we've got something for all the major chords, something for all the minor chords. Now let's start kind of putting them together. We could go through the entire chord scale, again, more as an exercise than like really like a musical piece. C major. Then after that, D minor. E minor. major, to G major, A minor, and on C. So, basically that's just an entire chord scale with the chord voicing, plus either an arpeggio or a pentatonic scale shape, which are super, super common across all guitar playing. So no matter what skill level you are, really understanding how those work and knowing how to put them together is something I think is really important. And it's kind of fun to just explore a little bit of something in a very easy, kind of simple entry-level way. 2 chords that you probably already know, and you probably already know some songs that use those chords, right? So make sure you click that link below to grab that tab, and then check out other videos on the Guitar Control channel by myself and other great instructors, and let us know what you think in the comment section below. Thanks a lot.